Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? That would be the first question, because I've never done this on YouTube before. So that is definitely the first question. Hello, hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? So that would be the first question. I've never done this on YouTube before. Wait, can you all hear me in the chat? That is definitely the first question. I feel like I'm going blind right now. Can hear? That's good. Well, that's good. Hopefully the latency is not too bad. 1 second. Let me actually start root, because I also don't have root started. So that's probably something I should have probably done before starting. Sorry, everyone. Very, very much unprofessional. There is some echo. Okay, I bet you. I wonder what the echo's from. Is there still echo? It's rootin' time for real. Let me see. Is there still echo for people that if you can hear echo? Okay. No echo. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I think it was like playing back. I think for some reason there was a playback on the stream for some reason, but I'm not sure what it was. Okay, so we're gonna play root. Does anybody in the chat want to play root? Because if you do, maybe I'll just create a game and give you a password that you can join from there, and I'll put it in the chat first. Let's see. I've been playing a ton of Mario Kart World, so all of the new music is in my head. Okay, let's start an online game here. Well, that's great that there's no echo. Banana Botanists, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. And the reason why I recommend it is because it's really easy to like get a lot of root games in. Okay, so I am going to do first person that says a map will do that map. So let's see, does anybody have a map? Also, is the game too loud or is the game music fine? That's another good question. Like I said, we're still figuring out all the sound. And I really should have tried to listen to it before. Mountain? We're doing mountain. All right, so we're gonna make it an async game. That way there's no turn timer. The password is let's play root. We're gonna see how many people who are on the stream will join, and then from there we will see if we can get anybody else that wants to join on the Discord. By the way, if you're not a part of the Discord, you oughta join, because I play, at least, I mean, I'm in a lot of async games in Discord, which is really nice. There we go. I think it's a little bit brighter. It's a little bit better. The password is let's play root, all lowercase. Actually, I should probably put that in here. Let's see if anybody joins up. We got somebody. Hello, Asher. Let's see here. Excellent. Thank you for joining, Asher. Appreciate it. Is there anybody else in the chat that wants to join? Because I want to make sure that I open it up for people in the chat first before I start. And then from there, we will open it up to the Discord community, which I'm sure there will be some people in there. Depends because it is a live game, but a lot of people have been asking to do a live game. So I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. I guess we will see. What is this button? There's a goal button. What does that even mean? Goal? Goal. Okay. Why not? That's kind of cool. On the hook to make dinner. Oh, I just ate some pizza. It was delicious. What are you going to make for dinner, Royce? That's the real question. What are you going to make for dinner? All right, I'm going to ask the Discord community really quick, see if anybody would like to join. In the old days, we used to do, it's set up as async, Nin, but it's going to be like a live game. I just didn't want to have the turn timer mess up anybody, so just did that. Taco Wednesday, let's go. Love me some Taco Wednesday. What faction do I like to play? It's a great question. I like to play every faction for the most part. I don't really have, like, lately I've just been playing pretty much any faction. Okay, let's see here. Oh gosh, what game is this that we're starting? We count each game that we start on the Discord, so I think we're on 619. That's crazy. So that means that 619 games have been started on my Discord since its life, which is pretty amazing considering that's a lot of root. That's like, oh my gosh, that is a lot of root. Let's see here, live, password, let's play root. Okay, let's see if anybody comes up from that, looking for a game. And I guess I should probably let them know that this will be streamed. Or I should say, is being streamed. There you go. Burgers? Okay, I can get down with some burgers. So we've got what? We got burgers, we got tacos, we got pizza. So we got a pretty good mix of stuff that we've all been eating. Has anybody else been playing Mario Kart World on Nintendo Switch 2? That is a question I have to ask, because I've been playing it a lot and the music is not getting out of my head like I've been mentioning. If I just start humming, Mario music, just tell me to shut up. Or don't. Dun 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 dun. That's crazy. It's 41 people just deciding to click into here. Well, thank you for joining, everyone. I appreciate it. I've never, like I said, never streamed on YouTube before. I actually did have a hot minute where I was streaming on Twitch. But I decided to try out the YouTube streaming, mostly because I think most of the people that view my content are obviously on YouTube. So how many async games are too much? I think my limit, I think the limit's different for everyone. My limit, though, is 100%, I think 15 for me. I don't think I've ever gone past 15, because I think there was one time where I went past 15, and that's how I figured out the limit was 15. And even then, with 15, I have to be pretty focused on, like hyper focused on playing all of those games for the most part. So it doesn't always happen. That's real though. The one game being the max. That's fair. I feel like it's still like a really large amount of root. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I should probably make some of my async turns. The rats in this game. Yes, I remember. Okay, I remember. I was like in the middle of a turn right here. And that was it. I did not want to move my warlord there. I just wanted to move one, not the warlord. And I was going to punish the vagabond for their evil doings. Actually, wait a second. What do we have here? Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to do. I'm going to ask Jeff to leave my token alone. I doubt he will. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. What items do they have? That's a good shot. That's a good shot. This is an async game with Discord members. You know what's crazy is like I feel like async games just have become like the more popular ones just because it's so much easier to do. Oh yeah, this one is pretty I'm in a terrifying position in this one, like a good position. Okay. Trying to remember this. Trying to remember these lines. Can we get a game started? That's the real question. Can we get a game started? Okay. Here's a question for you all. What is your favorite faction to play in Root? Someone asked me that. But what's your favorite faction to play in Root? Also, wider discussion. Do you believe in having a main in Root? Like having that faction that you're like okay with picking all the time, or you do pick all the time? That was sad. Or do you think that the beauty of Root is in playing every faction and you shouldn't really have like a main faction? I'm kind of a mix between the two, so that's why I ask. We got another one. Let's go. Do I need an online membership to play Root online, or is it a separate server? You don't need an online membership. You just need to buy Root Digital, and then if you create a Direwolf account, that's free to create the account. You can play online. It's got some Badgers, Luigi Valdo, Badgers, and then wait, I thought I saw 2 Badgers. Asher, Badgers as well. Sweet. That's great. Move this over here. Oh my gosh, I could put that in there the whole time. It's amazing. Okay, let's see what I was doing in this game. Shouldn't have a main, but definitely have some bias in certain factions. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, you could like, anybody can do whatever they want. You could call it like, you know, I've got my mains. Like in Smash Brothers, it's like pretty normal to have multiple mains just because you should feel confident with multiple characters. I feel like it's the same way with Root. I don't want any of these hogwash cards. Lizard Colt, good pick. That's a great pick. Love me some Lizard Colt. About playing any faction and against any faction. I'd agree with that a bit. I would agree with that a bit. Okay, so what are we doing in this game? Man, I have a pretty strong position. Do I win here? 1 second. I survived. These survived. So if I can get, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could I do that? Build 2 buildings? Oh, no. 1. 2. Almost 2. And there's 2 T's? No, there's only 1 T. Okay, so 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I already got 5. And then I could spend these to 6, 7, 8, 9, and then get 1 token. And that's 10. I can win this round. Do they have any ambushes? They do have an ambush, and it is a mouse ambush. So that would be the easy one to do right here. Is there any easier tokens? I guess I could do this one. We have enough people? Okay, I'll make that turn later then. Sorry, I got sidetracked with that async game. Yes, let's go. We got some people. That's fun. Sorry, everyone. That was my bad. Just like totally wasn't here. I got so sidetracked with that one. What's taking the Lord of the Board so long to pick? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wow, we've got some chat. Okay. Let's see here. You know, it all fills in at the same time. Oh, we got Keepers in Iron, Asher's favorite. So Asher's playing their favorite, so that's fun. I don't really have kind of a good hand for Underground Duchy, but I don't really want a Duchy right now. I don't want a Duchy. I don't want to do Duchy. I want to do Lord of the Hundreds. Actually, these starting positions were not great, though. That was bad. That was a bad move on my part. Oh, we can make it work. Maybe. Let's try that. Dog jail for badgers. It's I think that's like it's like the Woodland Warriors I think started like send them to dog jail. Hey, you know what? You have a great night, Luigi. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Also, stream bitrate. What is this? Ooh. Dun dun dun. What am I looking for right now? The bit rate. Let's see. I don't know how to adjust bit rate while streaming, so maybe that was just my bad. Oops. Hopefully it's fine. Like, is the viewing experience okay? I don't know. Hopefully it's fine. As long as it's not garbage, I'm good. We'll definitely do you think the freedom fighter, do you think he's the real Lord of the Board or is he just faking it? That's a great question. Yes, I was Nebuchadnezzar. Choose 2 cards to return to the deck. Who do we have in here? Ooh, Root T, baby. Root T from Freedom Fighter. Willem Dafoe is like the coolest name ever. They win for coolest name. I love that. Willem Dafoe. That was good. That was good. Sorry. It is me. I'm streaming. Okay, well, my plan is that I'm going to be moving into this mouse clearing and taking that over pretty quick. So I need to keep onto these mouse cards. I do not need tunnels because that's useless. Well, not useless, but I don't want it. And League of Adventurous Mice is not terrible. At what point am I actually going to... I could actually eventually get this, but I don't know if I really want to because I like all the aggression that I can go with. Call me 100's head. Let's go. I think I will get rid of League of Adventurous Mice. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that was kind of funny. I was like just taking async turns at the beginning because I was waiting for people to join, and then they all joined at the same time. Thanks for all your content, Sam. Looking forward for new Villainous expansion review. Thank you. The new expansion is really good, actually. So good that it actually made me consider making a video on that box for Lord of the Board again, which I haven't actually had the urge to like make content on Villainous in a really long time on my personal channel. I'm doing it at the Ravensburger Games channel because I work for them. But yeah, there's a possibility that we might see a video on the new one because I really love Davy Jones and Tamatoa. They're really good. Hi, David Monaghan. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. What do we even got going on here? We got Willem de Foul. Pretty aggressive opener here. 2 buildings. That's pretty good. Well, that's pretty aggressive, I should say. Is anybody going to punish that? Because I can't. But we might want to punish that at some point. All right, what's Freedom Fighter going to do? What's Freedom Fighter going to do? Yeah, I'm thinking my thought process here is that I stream once a week just to start and kind of just keep it chill. So probably just Root because I feel like that's just easy to stream. And the nice thing about YouTube streaming is that these will like be saved, so I can just upload them on the channel at some point and people can watch the live streams back, which I think is pretty cool. I don't mind if any of you guys watch, or sorry, I do not mind if any of you guys look through my cards, but yeah, I guess in the face of fairness, probably don't, but if you do, I don't mind. You guys can listen to me. I'll be talking about my cards, so if you're listening, it's totally fine. This isn't no tournament. We're chilling. What do we got? So Freedom Fighter moving up here. Okay. Nobody clearing a path turn 1, huh? I hope it goes well too, Asher. This is my first streamed Root game in a long time, and before this, it was on Twitch. So it's been a long time coming, very very long time. Thank you, Freedom Fighter. I appreciate that. That's very very nice. Do I want any of these cards right now, dude? I kind of want that Root T. What are these priced at? 3? Oh my gosh, give me that Root T. Give me that Root T. Have I looked into the Root role-playing game? I have looked into the Root role-playing game. I've actually played a few sessions of the Root role-playing game. Let's see here. No. What am I doing? I need to focus. Thanks for buying from me. I won't have to attack you now. You're welcome. Did we lose Underground Duchy? Oh no. Oh no, it's sad. It's all right. We'll play against an AI. We were gonna go grandiose opening, right? Well, geez, I kind of want to clear this path here, but I already got that one locked down, so no point. We're gonna move forward. You really cannot play the Corvid Conspiracy. on stream. No, that would be pretty tough. I mean, they're already so rough, so like that would be real rough. Do I want to clear one of these right now? Probably not. That's a nice easy first turn. Do I want this ruin? Probably. How do I like the Root RPG? I love the Root RPG. Mostly because... Why do I like the Root RPG? I like it because it gives new context to the woodland. So, like, before, when you're playing the war game, it's kind of like, you know, it's so easy for you to put yourself into like the gamey aspect of like, I'm taking over this clearing and I'm taking over this clearing. I'm going to move my guys over here and attack right here. And sometimes you lose a little bit of that flavor of what's actually going on thematically in the woodland, what's happening in those clearings. And so one of the reasons why I think Root RPG is amazing is because it brings full context to the clearings, to the woodland. And so you actually get a greater appreciation for the board game after playing the RPG, in my opinion. They like both complement each other really well. Plus, they were just a really fun read. I read through the whole books multiple times just because there's some expanded lore to each of the factions that they give. I don't know what leader's stance on like whether that's like canon or not. For example, the Lizard Cult have like 3 different sects of their religion. So there's like the dragon, for example, it's like Tooth Claw, something like that. And these are all different like aspects of the Lizard Cult that we wouldn't know from the board game. So it was very, very interesting. I don't know if that's like canon, but like it works. Like it's good to just have more context. Like I've created kind of, you know, bits and pieces of the world as I've done my own RPG, just because there were things that like, oh, that's okay. I'll read that in a sec. That's really nice. But there were things that like we had to create. So like, one of the characters in my Root RPG struggled with a kind of like in-game drug is kind of what we were thinking, and so I had to create that. So we were like, what is like an animal thing that would like match the world of Root? And so I created like a whole thing. We called it Sap, or Pure Sap, and that's like being sold by like brigands and people doing nefarious deeds underground in the town, Corvi Conspiracy and stuff, selling it. So that was really cool. Like we created and expanded the lore of our Root. And then we also created different currencies. So we have like salamanders, feathers, crowns, all these different types of currencies that were like matched to the different factions. But right now the Marquisate was trying to basically push crowns throughout the whole faction. Throughout the whole woodland. So that was cool because we were able to create like different stories of like, well, certain factions take different currencies now. So now like if I want to pay an a retired Erie troop, he would, you know, be much more akin to receiving feathers than crowns. He detests crowns because that's what the Marquisate is trying to circulate. So much story stuff. Like you could just, I think Root RPG is great for that. Sorry, that was a really long tangent. I just like to talk about the things that we were creating over there. Very fun. I want to like start another one because I know my friends have been yelling at me to finish ours, so we need to. Okay, let's see. Yeah, fast turn because the Underground Duchy player is they left, unfortunately. Sad. Let's see. I seriously can't believe you're streaming right now and I'm playing this. It's so cool. You're my favorite YouTuber and we also share the same favorite faction. I appreciate that so much. That is very, very nice. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad to be playing as well. And hopefully more streaming coming. Okay, Freedom Fighter. Got 3, 2, 1. What are you doing? You chilling? Yeah, this is a sad day because we're going to have a Duchy bot. But, you know, it happens. Now that is expensive. Why is the hand 4? Not worth it to me. Oh no. Okay, I got the hammer. Oh no, the hammer's fine. It's bitter. No, never mind. That's fine. We'll go ahead and spread the fire up there. What do we actually want to accomplish this round? Well, probably want to move in and take the tower. That seems like a good thing to do. Yeah, definitely going to take the tower. We are going to craft the root tea. Yeah, you should definitely try the root RPG, Gorilla. I would highly recommend it. And also, Banana Botanist? Yeah, let's go. You should buy everything. That would be amazing. Are you talking like all of root content? Okay, so yeah, let's take, no. Let's get some more cards. Now, we're not even going to be able to make full use of that this turn. Sorry, never mind. I lied. Let's do Stubborn. That way we take less heat on our turn when we take the mountain. We'll craft this. We'll hoard it. Thank you, Torres. I appreciate that. There will be more Ahoy videos coming. I've got a video coming that's talking about my experiences doing the 8-player Ahoy game that I did, which was an insane game. So that will be very fun. Okay, let's see here. Coins, I mean, I could keep on. I'm going to get rid of the coins for sure. We're going to build another building here, kind of set up our base of operation from this mouse clearing. Yeah, we're just going to take the mountain here. I feel like that's fair. We could go again, but no need. We're just chilling. We're just chilling, taking it slow. Everything, so base game, expansions. Are you going to include the root RPG in that, Banana Botanists? Because that would be the other step as well. I may buy in the future, Freedom Fighter. I may buy in the future. Depending on that price, you know. I don't know. The rats really don't need that many purchases. I wanted that root tea because I wanted that in my opening hand and I didn't have it. But I wanted to play rats anyways, so, you know. I've got a hammer. Okay, so we definitely need to grab that hammer because we already have a hammer in here. Doesn't hurt us, and we're at 3 prowess. So we are going to be looting the badgers on our next turn here, depending on if we can find an easy spot to loot them from. Depending. What other games, this is a good question, what other games have you guys been playing besides Root, if any? Or I guess what games do you like besides Root? Or have been playing? Either or works for me. Oh no. Well, I hope you don't get too tired, Freedom Fighter. Banana Botanist has been playing everything. So think of the worst game possible. They've been playing that. They've been playing it. Just kidding. I've been playing Harrow County. Harrow County, is that is Harrow County the asymmetric is it 2-player game? Asymmetric 2-player game? I think it's something like that. A big step. My group actually likes this game, so I'm going to slowly introduce all the extra stuff. Don't want to overload their brains. I have no idea if they would like a D&D style game, though. Oh, right. To the question of, are you going to include the Root RPG? That's fair. That's fair. Scythe. We were actually going to pull out Scythe again recently because I had a big group of gamers at our house, and we were actually thinking about pulling out Scythe for a 6-player game, and we did not end up doing it, but it got me thinking about Scythe again. I was reading the rulebook again, and I was like, gosh, I kind of miss this game. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I kind of missed it, so I might have to do that. Oh, really? What? That's so sick. That was a good age. I loved when I was 11. Well, you know, I had good times, had bad times. You know how it is. Marvel Champions and a couple of campaign games. Tidal Blades 2 and Valor and Villainy Ludwig's Labyrinth. I've never heard of Villainy Ludwig's Labyrinth. Tidal Blades 2 I have. It's right here. Have not played it yet, though. Marvel Champions I have owned and have not played as well. But I should probably play Marvel Champions. The thing is, I'm not a huge fan of the Marvel theme. I know that's such a hot take, but I would rather it be... I know that there's like that the same system's used in like Arkham Horror, I think, so maybe that one. Haro is mostly 2 players, but can expand to 3 and 4. I really enjoy the asymmetry and area control like Root, and there's a dice tower. That is really sick. Okay, I might have to take a second look at that. D&D when schedules allow. That's fair. That's fair. D&D is a big venture. That's also a lot of time. I don't know how long your sessions go, but I feel like they can take some time. Ben Kenobi came into the chat. Oh, that's sick. Hi Sam, just dropping in to say love the content, excited to try the Gorge map in the new expansion. Thank you so much, Ben Kenobi. Help us, you are our only hope. So thank you for being here. Appreciate you dropping in to say hi. I'm also excited for the Gorge map. Very, very excited actually. I kind of got to look at the arc that's kind of coming together for it, and I cried. So it's definitely going to be a big thing. I'm very, very excited. Cryptid. I've heard of Cryptid. I have not played Cryptid. Well, it will definitely be up there, Freedom Fighter, because yeah, when you live stream on YouTube, the videos will be uploaded to YouTube. So this will definitely be here. So yay, that's awesome. Yeah, the Cryptid game was like, I think I saw it. I think I played the sequel to that game. It was like it was like Cryptid something, but I forgot what it was called. 4? I ain't buying. No way. I'm buying. Can't buy that. Can't afford that. Oh, I got a bag. Okay, so 2 command with a bag. Going with the actually, that's probably okay. Okay, we need to launch an attack on the Badgers, I think. Maybe. Nothing crazy. Just like a small little push here. Actually, yeah, how much do I want to push though? Because I do craft this. We'll hoard it. Yeah, it just depends on your strategy, banana botanists. But Badger Ball is very, very popular. I think that's what most people end up doing because it's the easiest to kind of like pick up and figure out. It's also safe. Picked up OG, Vast. Ooh, some good stuff in there. Okay, let me make my turn. So I think we'll break this one. I am going to get rid of the sword here at the end. Hello, Mai. Thank you for joining. And for saying hello. We're just going to send in 2 there. And then we are going to send in... Actually, wait a second. We might have something here. Okay, wait. Did they have... Okay, we're all good. Let's do this. Sorry, Freedom Fighter. I had to do it. You were taking away my score back there. I had to do it. So I'm sorry. Okay, 1 second here. Deductive game. Yes, each person gets one hint. Haven't heard of the one that came after. What is it? Yeah, let me look up what it was. It was like Cryptid. It's a completely different game. It was like a 2-player, almost abstract game. Cryptid sequel. I think board game. Let me see if I'm right on this, because I played that one and it was fun, but I think it's called Cryptid Urban Legends. Completely different game. Excuse me. I think the art's better, but I think the gameplay is like less liked by some. Picked up OG Vast at a thrift shop. Do you think it still holds up? Oh, brother. Yes. OG Vast is like one of my favorite games. It was one of the games that really got us so deep into one asymmetric games, and it's the true asymmetric game. So it's like WinCon is asymmetric in Vast. Like here, you're all trying to get 30 points, but if you push, I will push back. I have to push, though. Look at you. You're cooking over there. You got so many relics. I got to push. But yeah, the OG Vast still holds up so well. I absolutely love it. Okay, yeah, we're going to attack here. Just trying to stop the other factions from spreading rules. I also love the Hundreds. I think some people consider them to be the best faction in the game, like the most beloved faction in the game. I agree with the Cryptid Urban Legends take. Also, hi. Now showing. Hi. It's been so long, my friend. Good to see you. I do want to try and steal this, I think. You deal no rolled hits this combat. Instead, take one of the following items. Yeah, we'll try it. Hopefully they don't have an ambush. That would be really rough. Man, that was a great roll for looting. Yeah, but Anabonus, they're definitely causing a wrinkle in my back line there. So that just gave me another prowess. So now I'm thinking I can risk it for the biscuit and go in deep here. I don't think this will pay off, but I'm breaking the armor with my roll. So that is a 3. Yeah, that was really good. Oh, man, that's brutal. That's brutal. I didn't want to do a second battle there, though, I wanted to battle here. Because that was juicy. Man, I'm being rude now. That was rude. I'm sorry, Asher. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I don't want you to come battle me, though. I'll put one there. Put one there. Family is doing good. We just moved, so we had a huge move, which took up a ton of our time and was very stressful. But now that we are moved, I am feeling a lot better. And yeah, I'm still figuring out, obviously, my whole setup. Like, I don't think I've ever done like a stream like this and just like not had everything prepared. But I think that I just really wanted to do it. I haven't done it in a long time, so yeah, feels good. Family is healthy and well. Wanderson is the cutest boy. He's walking, trying to run, and every time he tries to run, he falls, and it's really cute. And he's saying a lot of words now, just like one-offs. He knows what I mean when I say blocks, and he is like stacks blocks. It's just so cute, man. It's amazing. It's definitely like the best thing that's ever happened to me is having a son, and Kate is also doing very well. We're just doing great. We had a really bad start to the year, so it's really nice to see some things kind of going well now. Yeah. Thank you, Rodrigo. I appreciate that. More videos to come. Really appreciate you. Yeah, definitely poor keeper. I feel real bad. That was a great great roll there. So I feel bad. But I was like, I saw the opportunity and I didn't want them to score all of those. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. It's a shame we lost the moles. I agree, it is a shame we lost the moles. And yeah, this tower probably should not belong to me. I don't know. We'll see what they do. AI is so rough. They're on hard, but like hard AI is like worse than a normal player at root. So unprepared is all my streams. I feel like that's where I want to be, you know, because like last time, I think when I tried to stream on Twitch, I tried to be so like production heavy, and like I don't really want that to be this time around. This time around, I would like it to be more relational and chill and just chat with people, play games. That's all I want to do. And I'm gonna start by trying this out for once a week, Wednesday nights. So we'll see how long. Encourage me to keep going. I don't want to stop, but I'm just like saying, you know, like I'm you know, a struggling creative as most creatives are, where we have all these great ideas, all these big ideas, where we, you know, are putting together all these videos and series and long-term plans, and then when it actually comes to like getting all that stuff done, it just all falls apart in front of our face due to so many things. So that's kind of where I was at. So I like this kind of stream, chill, and you can speak with the people and the streamer without being drowned out. I want to try and talk with every single person that comments. If you're commenting on there, I want to be able to respond to that comment. So if I don't respond to the comment, I'm sorry. Definitely message again, because I'm definitely not going to try, or I'm definitely not trying to miss any. Chill is better in my opinion. Yeah, I think chill is better. It's definitely less pressure on me too, because yeah, I used to have so much pressure. I do want to update some things about my setup and lighting and all that stuff, but like for now, this works. As long as you guys can hear me, you guys can enjoy watching the game. Hey, the moles took the tower. Look at that. The moles were listening to the stream. That was rude. Hey, I deserved it, but it still felt it. Moles still felt it. Watch the moles take this game. Still need to learn these two factions, Hundreds and the Keepers. I have the physical set, but it's hard to get root to my table these days. I actually kind of feel you there. So I now get rats and badgers, but there was a long period of time where I'm kind of the teacher in my group. So every time that I would set up root and we would play it, everybody would always take rats and always take badgers. And so it took me forever to actually like play them, because I'm like not the type of person that like forces myself to play things either. Like I love for my friends to be excited about what they're picking. And so it actually like took me a long time to get these factions, because these ones were just so hyped. And yeah, even now I would not say like these are probably, I'm weaker with these ones than most factions, just because I just haven't really had the opportunity to play them all that much. But digital has definitely helped with that so much. Yeah, you got to get some more root on there, because we know the new homeland expansion, though. New homeland expansion. That's going to be really sick. Very excited about the new homeland expansion. How do you think the Knaves will be when they enter the game? I've played the Knaves. The Knaves are shaping up to be really, really fun. They're definitely weird. They're like a weird insurgent / militant mixture. I really love the aspect of kind of keeping those units in the forests, the warriors of other factions. Very thematic. I think they're going to shake up a lot. They're going to shake up the game a lot. I think frogs also shake up the game a lot. And I think bats also shape up the game a lot. They're all shaking the game to the level of like when Riverfolk Company is in the game, like you feel that, because obviously there's an open market to buy from. When the Lizard Cult's in the game, you can feel that, because now all your cards are going into a different pile. And in that same way, all these new factions have like something where it's like you feel that. So I really, really love that. They're all going to change the game. If you play the game with 3 players, I think it is better to get Clockwork for 4th player. It is balanced. Yeah, I would agree. Clockwork is better. Yeah, in this case, we had a live person that sadly left. Send out reminders for the stream, even if you play 1 or 2 games I want to watch. My D&D session ends at 8 Central Time. Probably start watching 8:30 for around a few hours. I will definitely send out reminders for the streams. Yeah, I don't even know how this one worked. I like tried to set it all up today and was like figuring out how to stream on YouTube and was like, I don't even know if it's actually going to be streaming on there. Looks like it at least worked to get some people on here, so that's nice. I'll definitely try and keep it like more clear as to what time I'm starting and what I'm doing. And some nights I'll probably play more games, some nights less games, just depends. Do you find Root hard or easy to teach? That's a great question that I am going to wait to answer after my turn. I feel like 3 is a pretty good price for cards. But yeah, I mean, some circumstances are definitely going to cause some different choices to be made about pricing. Let's see what I need to do on my turn. So I have 7 dudes right here. That's a lot. I should probably stop hitting on the badgers and start taking out. What do I do? I should probably try to attack these duchy. I want to take my mountain back, actually. That's what I want to do this turn. I want to take my mountain back. They took my mountain. I want it back. Maybe I should rowdy or should I stubborn? Let's do stubborn, since I'm going to be doing some fighting. It's a great card. Marion Broker is a great card whenever another player crafts an item. You know what? Frick yeah, let's do it. Usually I would not craft that, but like I didn't go rowdy and might as well get some stars, you know? Oh, what was that? Brutal. Let's move some of these dudes over here. Honestly, I don't really need that stronghold. You can take that one if they want. Yeah, I'm going to answer that question 1 second here. Should I take a side here? A side path? Already getting 2 points there. I don't want to wipe badgers again. You know what? What do we got? Yeah, we'll attack here first. Get a point off of this trade post. Ooh! Actually, yeah, let's... Well, wait a second. Yeah, let's just do that. Because they can't deal damage to us anyways. And then we'll just take that, get the point. I think I have one more. Do I want to be... How many cards do they have? 2 cards? Jeez. Well, I didn't get to take my mountain back this round. There's really no use in moving and attacking up here, is there? I guess if I survive, it would be good. Getting the initiative would be kind of nice. Why? I don't know. I feel like I'm definitely going to be attacked here. This is probably not it. You know what? Oh, no, I can undo, can I? Okay, that is a good roll, though. That is a pretty good roll, I must say. We're weakening them. It's probably not a great move, but whatever. Okay, let's answer that question. Do you find Root hard or easy to teach? I find it now, I'll be honest, now, I think because I've taught it so many times, I don't find it like daunting at all to teach anymore. I used to find it more difficult to teach. It definitely also depends on the people that you're teaching it to. Like if there are people that you're like, I know that they have some frame of reference of other games, it's a lot easier to teach them now for me because I can like reference other things where I'm like, this is kind of like this is kind of like that. So it really depends. It's such a big game with a lot of different factions that work very, very differently from each other. And so because of that, you are going to run into things like people just not getting certain mechanics. So I would say it is hard to teach. I know that I said like all the reasons why it's easy, but I think it's just because of my particular situation where I've taught the game, like, I swear, probably like 50 to something times. I've taught this game so many times now that I feel like I have a bit of a different situation. I think it gets easier to teach as you teach it more, though. Live just out of reach of a root group in a city, always a few hour drive. It's crazy how tempting it is to just go. I could imagine that. I'm so freaking lucky that I have people near me that are willing to play Root. Friend group that I've known for such a long time that's willing to play all these games with me and stuff. And now they are also loving the game. They have their own copies of some of these games. It's great. Now showing you should try the Hirelings. It's interesting. So like if you only have one other person, Hirelings are fun. If 3 players, Hirelings are great. I feel like 3-player Hireling, super, super good. Do you think Clockwork works better than Hirelings for balance? I don't know if they work better. I think I would prefer Hirelings over Clockwork. Stubborn is the best mood. Yeah, you never want to get a crossbow. Goodbye, Banana Botanists. Thank you for joining, and thanks for all the talk. I really appreciated it. What are you thinking of the new deck? The new deck, I think the new deck is honestly one of the... I think the new Squires and Disciples deck will be one of the hidden... Wow, that was extremely lucky there. One of the kind of like hidden gems of the new expansion content that's coming out. Like, I think that deck will be very, very popular because it has so many triggers that are very gamey in a way that it's like, okay, I see how this works, and like I'm gonna use this and then that's gonna get discarded. I'm gonna use this and then it's gonna go back in the deck. There's a lot of like really cool mechanics where you're like, you actually have to think about when you need to use the cards. I don't think we don't really have all that much of the Exiles in the Exiles and Partisans. And I know that people will always say like Exiles and Partisans is the best deck and it's the best thing ever. It is really great. It is a better deck than the standard deck. I'll say that much. But like, I think that it's become too like reverent towards the Exiles and Partisans deck. Like, I don't think that's the best a deck can be. I definitely have a lot of problems with the Exiles and Partisans deck still. Like some even... Well, hello. Wow. Speak of the devil. Coffin Maker's coming right up. Hopefully we got a Sabo. But yeah, I really do think that the new deck has a ton of really, really cool stuff and just so much amazing things to add to the game. 2 reasons, lots of options, less work between turns. Oh, yeah. Speaking of asymmetrical games, you get the Merchant's Cove big box. I did. It's predictably a lot, but fun. I did get the big box, and I am so sad to see the company go under. So receiving it was a bit bittersweet, but I definitely want to do some... I want to do some, like... videos on the new stuff as kind of like an ode and like a celebration of their kind of like work, their body of work. I've only played the Mushroom Farmer so far, but that guy was like crazy, like 10 times more. Like there's so much more brain work that was going through my mind, especially with adding the festival expansion with all the Paladin. I was like, amazing. So very, very cool. Everyone's agreeing that Stubborn is the best mood because it is. Wow, my Stronghold survived. Well, I'll take that. Well, might as well throw it out there. Oh, wait, actually. We'll throw it in the middle. Throw it in the fire. What do I even want to do in the middle? What do I want to do right now? I only have 1 card. I would love to be able to just go Stubborn every time. Maybe we'll Rowdy here. No, I think we're just being very punchy today. Being very, very punchy. This one has more contention to lose. So I have two paths. I can kind of go through all these units, or I can kind of chill out, take this whole back line and just take over everything else. Why not? Well, this looks like this is juicy over here. 1 second. Wait a second. I wasted that move. 1 second here. 1 second here. So we got one battle, one battle, one battle. Yeah. Hopefully we can clear everything there. But first, this. Do they have an ambush? No. Probably went too hard there then. Could have just did it with one. It's fine. I guess I can go back. Yeah, I'll just go back. All right, and then the horde. We could get the tower. It's true. I probably should get the tower. Also true. But instead, I'm going to be doing the old switcheroo. Actually, wait, I'm already getting max right there. Wait, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am getting max right there. That's kind of nuts. Never mind. I am going to take the tower. I didn't realize I was already getting max. Holy cow. Y'all need to hit me. I got my extra hits right now, so possibly better to hit the badger here. They also have armor. Sketchy. No. Ooh, that was a good roll. I probably should have just attacked Duchy there. But it's fine. Oh, and the ambush that I need? Oh my gosh. Oof. That is... What is this streaming luck I'm getting right now? Okay. Catching up on some of these. I wonder, the same as you, Rodrigo, the clockwork can play as many. Yeah, yes. All this discussion about clockwork versus hirelings, very good. Personally, I'm back on my unmatched wave. Unmatched! Great game. You've been making fan characters. I remember you were working on like Root fan characters. Did those ever fan out? Couch, oh my gosh, Lord of the Board. Really, I love you and your vids. They're so helpful. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And thank you for joining the stream. More videos to come. More videos to come. I wonder why they took out the putback. I agree. I forgot they took them out. I'm kind of sad about that because I really liked those. I thought those were cool. Probably because it was too hard to like balance which ones were like popping up too much. Like there was a chance that they could be popping up too much maybe. I don't know. Do you think Homelands has enough in it to be a standalone? It does, because you get 3 factions. You have some... Yeah, you got 3 factions and 2 maps. Yeah, I guess it does, technically. So yeah, it does. Oh, this is brutal. I might as well use it. Dang, on the defense, that's rough. Whew. Do you think of where am I? Sometimes they draw the order card. Oh, yep. Are you going to be teaching Ahoy at Gen Con? I will be teaching Ahoy at Gen Con with leaders. So if you want to come say hello to me at Gen Con, you can come by the leader something. I'll be there with them. So you definitely. Merchant's Cove, I played with the detective, game maker, and baker. I was the detective. It was interesting, but I didn't find it that fun. Still need to try the faction festival. Oh man, I thought the detective looked really cool. Maybe it was just too gimmicky with the invisible cards. Or sorry, the see-through cards. But I definitely want to try them still. And game maker seemed kind of cool. Was that fun? Because that one's kind of weird. It doesn't have a board or anything. My wife seemed to enjoy the baker quite a bit as well. Very thinky. Remind me of Tzolk'in. Faction Festival was really cool. It just gives you more stuff to do, more levers and such. So just a ton of stuff to do, as you just got like all these little ability pop-offs, which is amazing. Hi, Destroyer. Good to see you in here. I recognize your profile. You're in the Discord, aren't you? You're definitely in the Discord, I think. I just recognize your name and profile picture. My root faction, the Bumblebee Dominion, yes, is basically finished, but I lost some steam in making more after. Yes, I do remember this. Made at least 25 unmatched characters. 25 unmatched characters. From the Groundhog and Groundhog Day to Dashi Duncan from Challengers. The Groundhog and Groundhog Day. You'll have to send that to me. That sounds hilarious, dude. Jeez. That's so funny. Is the Lord of the Hundreds overpowered? I don't think they're overpowered. This game, I was able to definitely be very, very oppressive because the Duchy timed out, unfortunately. If the Duchy had been a real player, it probably wouldn't have looked like this. I also did get really a good roll there, taking out the relics early from Badgers. But yeah, there's definitely some opportunities to stop me. Like, I've just been leaving these one guys and they've been able to sit around for quite some time. So scoring all of this, yes. Just doing where. Destroyer, yeah, my profile pic changed over there, but same name. Yeah, are you a Warlords character over there, Destroyer? Or you definitely have like red on your name on the Discord for sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like very, very good luck, Asher. I agree. Let's see. Paxitani Phil, true. Hey, Lord of the Board, where do you live in the U.S.? Washington State. Outside of Seattle, somewhere. I'm chilling. I'm thinking about doing a Homeland release party locally here, so that everybody can play Gorge Map and Marsh and all the new factions once it releases. I think that would be really cool. Like a little like Lord Con, because there's actually a lot of people that are nearby. I found out when I did a poll online. I was like, holy cow, there's like a good amount of people, like 80 or so fans of the channel that are like nearby and willing to click on a poll. So I was like, that's amazing. Anyone know when PAX Unplugged tickets go on sale? I do not know off the top of my head. Game Maker didn't really understand, didn't learn it, let the other player read the rule book or the booklet. Detective wasn't bad. It was just so thinky that I felt like I was working more than playing. See, that is actually the Mushroom. I kind of felt similarly, where it's like there's a lot more thought in every turn, but I liked the puzzle because like controlling all of the different insects is just so much fun. You're like, oh, I gotta get the soil ready, and then I gotta, get the spores, and then the spores will just grow. And I love the auto grow mechanic for the mushroom farmers, so you should definitely try them next. I think they were very fun. Let's see here. What do we got for cards? Do we need anything? I don't think we need those cards. I think we can win this game right here. Potench. Let's see. What do we need? We need 5 points. We are getting 3 right now, but we only need 1 more clearing to get 4. So we only need 1 point somewhere, and I think we can get it from this River Folk. So all we have to do is take this River Folk, right? Right. So let's do this. Oh, never mind. I got the point right here as well. Thank you for playing, y'all. Yeah, thank you so much for playing. I appreciate it. Definitely more to come. So I'm really, really glad you guys were able to join in on the game. And I think with more people anticipating that we're going to be streaming weekly, then people can actually like get prepared and know that I'll be playing some Root. So if you want to get in on a game, you can kind of, you know, be ready. Riverfolk. I forgot they had a wild ambush. Polls and quizzes are always fun engagement that's possible even while watching other videos. Well, yeah, thank you. I've been doing a lot of that kind of stuff, actually. Oh, thank you so much, Guillermo. Thank you very much. I'm waiting for Steam Summer Sale to buy this game. You gotta buy it. You go to buy it. Ohio, nice. I've never been to Ohio yet, Luke. That's cool. Stop playing checkers. I think you meant checkers. I'm always playing checkers. My dinner is ready, so I'm going to go eat and then stream myself. Talk to you later. I'm looking forward to more of your stuff in the future, streams or videos. Thank you, Now Showing. It was so good to talk to you, my friend. That's sad. The looting, the lonely, the lone item. So brutal. Because you still get the point. Oh, no. For sure. You should have ambushed. I would ambush. I would have ambushed out of spite. I get it. Totally makes sense. Yeah, GG friends in the game. Thank you so much for playing. Like I said, it was a blast. It's really sad that the Dutchie dropped out, but we will definitely have to try another one for next week. Because I can only do one game tonight, but next week I will try for 2 games, I think. And I would like to do 2 for normal nights. This one was just so impromptu. Like literally yesterday I decided that I was streaming, which is kind of crazy. I just went for it. So thank you to the players for joining me today. It was very fun. GG for real. Let's answer some of these questions. Sorry, some of the things. I don't think I would ever draft lizards in a game where Lord of the Hundreds is in the game. It's pretty rough. Yeah, the fun thing about playing lizards, though, with Lord of the Hundreds is you can annoy them like heck because you can just place your lizards in their back line. You can go anywhere. So you can place them in clearings where they have just like warlord pieces, and then they kind of have to attack you and give you acolytes, so you can kind of feed off of them a little bit to kind of make it annoying for them. So that's kind of fun. Destroyer last game question mark. Destroyer last game question mark. It might be in reference to something I said or maybe something else in the chat. I agree. Woodland War Machine not being around is so sad. I mean, I know that they're still around, obviously, but yeah, not making any content. And yeah, if they do not do another RootCon, I've said many, many times that I am going to at some point. Like, it is a dream of mine to do a RootCon of some sort. So if it has to come to this, I will somehow make this work. I have to do my own version of a RootCon at some point. It's definitely going to happen at some point. What's next? I wish I knew how to play Eric Walker. You got to learn how to play Root. You got to learn how to play it. There are ways to learn. Videos out there by creators, such as myself, potentially. Actually, I don't really have like formal how to plays, to be fair. I should have some formal how to plays. Oh, just one game. Got it. Yes, last game. I only did one game this stream, but like I said, plan is I think 2 games is fair, 3 games if I'm feeling spicy. So that's probably what it would be. Oh, your brother was the freedom fighter? Well, it was great to talk to you all and play with you all. That was great times. I also missed the winter tournament. I always said that if another winter tournament had happened, I would have definitely tried to join that. And honestly, maybe that's a good spot to kind of look into helping start. Wouldn't mind you trying other digital board games. Yeah, it doesn't always have to be Root. I definitely know that like Root's my safe space, so like there are people that will want to see Root. So Root is like, it's always going to be, you know, around. But yeah, totally. I could definitely do other streamed games, like especially when Arcs, for example, Arcs Digital comes, I'll definitely be playing that. I know Dune Imperium has a really good digital adaptation. I also love Dune Imperium. Good times. The Game of Thrones digital is really good. I wish more people played it for sure. Oh, thank you, Rodrigo. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been really, really good. It's been nice talking to everyone, and it seems like everybody's just been so chill. Like, this has been a great stream. I think the Homeland definitely warrants another tournament. I would agree. I would agree with that because there's just so much content, and it would be nice to see the Gorge map get played on more tournament games. That would be sick. Because before that, they were thinking about adding the Gorge map to a tournament, fun fact. And a lot of people were like, asking for the Gorge map, or like, is the Gorge map going to be in a tournament? And that was like a really weird, like, oh no, that's not actually an official map. Some people actually thought it was an official map, which is really funny. So now that it is an official map, almost makes it funnier because now it's like, oh well, it is going to be. That's crazy. Any other questions before I head out? I will be around for for a little bit more here. Have a good night, Luke. Thank you for joining again. I appreciate it. Till next week. Next Wednesday. Same time, same place. That's the thought process. We'll see. But yeah, if anybody else has any questions. Tuning in from vacation? How did I miss that? Thank you for tuning in from vacation. JL1618. Appreciate that. Enjoy your vacation in Honolulu. And yes, more streams to come. This was very fun. I had a blast, and it was so nice talking to everybody. It's so great to just, it's been just really, really chill, which is what I wanted. So if you guys have any okay, so actually to end this off, let us do a small little plug. So if you have not joined the Discord channel, I highly recommend you do so. Why do I recommend this? Well, I recommend this because we start games there every single day. We start async games. I think every single day we've at least started one async game, but multiple async games often. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the link in the chat to my Discord, and I highly recommend joining. Get yourself some swag. You can choose a faction to represent in the channel, which I think is really cool. Let's see here. I love how like when I'm trying to do something like this, I just like completely turn off my brain and don't know how to do anything. As per usual. Okay, yes. Yes. What? No, I didn't mean to do moderator. What in the world? I'm trying to link the general chat here. What in the world is going on? There it is. Oh my goodness gracious. Chaos. Chaos. Okay, so did that, and hey, you have a good night too, Destroyer. There's the link to my Discord. Hopefully that works. Please join. We are starting games all the time. I'd love to try my hand at Ahoy. Your video explaining the cards made it seem fun. It is so fun. Ahoy is awesome. So appreciate you mentioning the video that I did talking about the cards. More Ahoy stuff coming soon. I'm going to talk about my 8-player game that I did for my birthday. Like I said, big video on that coming soon. I did a lot of filming, so very fun. Do you have a print and play of fan-made faction? I do not have a print and play of a fan-made faction just yet. I do have a lot of factions that I was working on. I have like 3 that are like a little underbaked, but there's something. Yeah, Homeland warrants like 2 tournaments for real because there's so much new content in it. Is that Jeff Smith, my brother, or is that different Jeff Smith? Thanks for saying good stream, and thanks for telling people to join the Discord. Yes, join the Discord. It's great. We start games there every day. We talk about all these things. I talk about movies. I talk about everything in there. We had somebody join. Yay! Thank you. For example, if I go to the Let's Play Root area, 619 games have been started on this Discord since its conception. 619! My goal right now is to reach 1,000 subscribers, or sorry, 1,000 members in the Lord of the Board Discord. That's my goal right now. It might be my brother Jeff. That's really silly. It might be Jeff. It might be my brother. Well, thanks for joining, Jeffrey. Keep streaming. I'll be on till you're gone. Preset players and talking with each other is a good idea for a stream. No. Preset players, yeah, like I'm mixed on that because like I do want to do some streams where like I have people that, you know, like especially like Discord members might be a good way to start. That is like we have Discord members like with chatting and all of that, and I definitely want to do some of those. I definitely also want to do ones where I'm just able to play with any of you all that like joins the stream. Like I like the idea of people joining the stream and also having a chance of actually joining a game too. I think that's really cool. There's merit to that, so I definitely want to have that as well some days as well. Just got the upgrade pack in the mail the other day. Excited to play. Yes, the upgrade pack is so nice. So super cool. Well, sweet, y'all. I think we're gonna close up here. It's about 8 o'clock. I kind of want to play Mario Kart World. No, I'm just kidding. that's not the only reason. There's other reasons. I might be watching a movie with my wife, so I might want to do that there. The Phoenician Scheme, I think is what it's called. The new Wes Anderson film. So that sounds like a blast. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate you all being here. And yeah. I would say plan on next week, Wednesday, for another stream. So I will see you all then. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good night.